Come on in, guys. Come on in. Come on in. Thanks for the follow. Thank you for the shares. Actually, you guys like, share, follow, invite others, okay? So, yeah. Okay, I just want to make sure you guys can hear me. So, what I was trying to say, I had to drop. Now I'm back on. But, so what we were talking about is learning how to go through situations without flinching. So, what I mean by that is, so if we understand, this is the thing about healing. When you start healing and when you get on your spiritual journey, what you understand is nothing that you go through has anything to do with you. So, you guys like, share, follow, invite others, okay? It has nothing to do with you. So, here's what I mean by that. You go through things and you take it to heart. But what I learned is everything is about God getting the glory. So if he's getting the glory, it doesn't matter that we're going through and we feel a type of way. Yeah, you feel a type of way. However, it has nothing to do with you. You're just the vessel. But what if, someone would have taught you a long time ago, as well as me? I learned this on my journey. And, what I learned is, what if I would have continued to smile the entire time that I'm going through? Now, we put on a fake smile. We act like we don't want nobody to know that, hey, we're really going through. We don't want those problems. No, 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 no. So what we do is we sit and we pretend like, oh, ain't nothing wrong with me. But the whole time in the inside, we feeling a type of way. But what if our inside matched our outside? What if we walked around like nothing really bothered us? What if the enemy threw everything he had at us and we did not get frustrated? We just continued to smile. We just like, man, whatever. What if we knew that, hey, the reason why I'm not reacting is because I know that this got nothing to do with me. This is all about the enemy is only attacking God, and I just happen to be the vessel right now. But this is not happening to me. It's happening for someone because this is going to be a testimony at the end of this. So when you going through, you can actually really, it's easier said than done. But you can actually really smile and you can go through this process because, and the reason why you're going to go through this process and you're going to smile is because it has nothing to do with you. Really, it has nothing to do with you. But then it sounds so, yeah, that's easier said than done, Coach Now, because I'm facing, you got some people that's facing jail time. You got some people that's facing some real serious charges. And you want me, and I know I'm innocent, and you want me to smile and say it's all right. But the answer is, yeah, that's how God wants us to be. That's the craziest thing, but that's how God wants us to be. He wants us to have that crazy, crazy faith of, hey, whatever, you can do whatever you want. I'm taken care of. But it hurt. So how am I supposed to stay focused and stay grounded in God and not question him and not look crazy and sideways and not defend myself when I'm going through and it seems like God is not answering me? How do I deal with that? How do I really go through this whole motion of everything that's going on in my life right now, knowing that I'm innocent, knowing that these people are just talking about me and dragging me through the mud, lying on me, dragging my name through the mud, doing all these different things, and I haven't done anything to anybody without reacting, because they always say, well, don't react. Don't fight. Don't do. You want me to sit back and allow somebody to mistreat me? That's how a lot of us think. Like, you think you about to mistreat me? But see, these are the times when we're tested and God put us through that test and we got to, he want to figure out how are we going to handle it. Are we going to allow him to handle it? And that's something that I had to learn on the self-love journey, how to allow God to handle it. Because my whole thing is, God, you're not handling it. They're still picking with me. I'm going to handle it. Maybe this is you giving me authority to handle it. But what I had to learn is allow him to handle it. I had to learn in those moments to continue to smile, make my inside match my outside. So if I'm smiling on the outside, I have to have the joy on the inside. And when I got the joy on the inside, it's going to exude. And what's happening is it's kind of like that Super Saiyan. If y'all know anything about animes, it's like I'm giving my spirit is getting that Super Saiyan. So therefore, when the enemy keep coming for me, he's going to keep trying to attack me. But now I'm getting bigger and bigger, and I'm Super Saiyan right now, and he can't attack me. I have defeated him because what he's seeing in me right now, he's like, no, this ain't who I thought. Well, I can't. She is No. How is she going through all this if she's still smiling and her inside is really, really matching? Well, that's when you allow God to handle it. And this is what I learned on a self love journey. In the process, no, God is not going to react the way I want to react. God is already setting them up for the okie doke, because what's happening is as they come and they keep charging me, because now God's taking it personal. See, God already know that it's the spirit that's attacking him. He's having a spiritual battle with them. But now he see that my flesh is getting weak, and I'm sitting around, and now I'm about to cave in, and this is when he takes it personal. So everything, all the ammunition that they brought up, and sometimes you won't even see it. Sometimes you won't even see the defeat, but what you'll do, you're going to feel it. Sometimes you won't be there to, to watch them fall. But sometimes you will. You may not hear about it in that moment, but you're going to hear about it. So in those moments where you super saying it and you doing what you're doing, right? And you getting bigger and bigger in your spirit, God is handling them. And he's going to handle it, because now he's taking it personal. Because you attacked my daughter. You attacked my son. So now I got to handle you in a whole nother way. And see, when you see that person that's constantly going around doing, mistreating people and being nasty towards people, all of a sudden they around there with the ham and cheese face, looking crazy, looking sick in the face, because, what done happened? But they ain't going to tell it, because now they're fake. See, you wasn't fake. You was just super saying. With them right now, they're fake, because they're on the outside, they saying, yeah, I'm good. But on the inside, everything is caked up and messed up. They really ain't got nowhere to stay. They land on somebody else's couch. That car that they got, guess what? They renting that car. They've been renting that car because they got the hookup at the rental place. So they're able to keep that car for longevity, for a long time. So they riding around like they got it like that, but they ain't got it like that. They going over here selling their little nickels and dimes or whatever, like they selling bricks or something, but they ain't got it like that. Do you understand? They always put on the front like they got it like that, but see, God has already shown you in the spiritual that they ain't got it like that. It's what you gonna believe. See, they a whole time that even this man or this female, they're envious of you because you genuinely got it. Ain't nothing fake about you, but the whole time they're fake. They've been pretending to be somebody that they're not. They've been pretending to ride like they real good. They've been pretending to, when they take their pictures or do they lives or whatever it is that they do, they in front of somebody else's house. They in front of something or something that don't belong to them, and they sitting around and you think that they got it going on. They sitting around walking out with the stacks and different thirds, like, okay, if y'all there, because I know I put it on Do Not Disturb, but listen, they sitting around like they got the best of the best. They putting on clothes, but it's they homeboy clothes, or it's they homegirl shoes, or whatever it is. See now, listen what the enemy trying to do. Got the family calling. I ain't got time for it, because I ain't got time for the drama and the mess. But hey, whatever. So they have these people doing all these different things, right? Going around, acting like they got it like that. And the whole time when the lights off and the doors closed, guess what they doing? They crying. They mad. They probably somewhere doing candle magic or moon magic on you. They probably somewhere putting a voodoo hex on you, trying to make it seem like, you know what I mean? Like, hey, I don't like what they doing. They so jealous and envious of you. And the whole time you sitting around talking about some, well, why they look happy? Well, looking and is a total different thing. Looking and is a total different thing. You have to know, okay, who you are. When you start focusing on you and you really get a full understanding of who you are, when you get a full understanding of who you are, then you start being able to see. It's like the discernment of seeing other people. You starting to see who people really, really are, who that person really, really is. Like I sit back and now once I start healing and start understanding, I realize, wait a minute, that was my biggest hater. That was my biggest hater. I was trying to be in a relationship with my biggest hater. I was trying to have a real friendship with my biggest hater. I had no idea. But that was because I was low vibrational and I was unhealed. So, of course, I'm not going to see things for what it is. I'm going to see everything surface level. But when you start healing, you start seeing things for what it really is. Like, wait a minute now. What grown man is so worried about every time you say you're doing something, they say, I want to do that. Or that girl that say, oh, you buying another one of those type of things? You doing that again? You talking to another dude? Or that one dude that got himself, when y'all could have been in a relationship, but he allowed somebody to talk him out of it. Or that woman to talk you out of it. Vice versa. It doesn't matter because these are your biggest haters. These are your biggest haters. Yeah. You got to know who your surrounding is. Who's your real friends? These aren't your real friends. These same ones that you grew up with. I got people I grew up with. And I see them, but that don't mean that we friends. We used to be friends when I was very low vibrational. We used to be real friends because I didn't see how bad and how jealous and how much they were stabbing me in my back. See, I knew it was some funny business going on, but I didn't understand when a person is jealous and envious of you, that thing is dangerous. That thing is dangerous. I didn't understand how dangerous it is. So now that I'm older, I understand that's very dangerous. When someone is trying to destiny swap with you, when they want this, see, a lot of people think destiny swapping mean that you're doing some kind of voodoo and, curring up some doggone spells and you just throwing it on it. No, destiny swap is just as simple as this. And you'll be surprised that your mama do it to you, your brother do it to you, your sister do it to you, your daddy do it to you. You know what I mean? It'd be the people that's the closest to you. And because it's just as simple as this. If I can make you believe that all your ideas and what you're doing it's dumb, it's stupid, it doesn't make sense, it's not going to work. If I can make you believe that, if I can make you self-doubt and self-sabotage, therefore, I got a chance to take all your ideas and everything, and I can go do those things and become the best version of myself. That's destiny swapping. If I can get you to believe that you are not who you're supposed to be, if I can manipulate you to think that you're somebody else, then I can fool everybody else into thinking that I am the chosen one, that I am the one that's great, that I'm destined for great things, that I'm the blessing, I'm the abundance. See, I can get people to think that that's me because everything about you shines and says that you are the greatest. You are great. You are destined to be great. But I have you believing that that's not who you are. So now I'm able. See, when you're low vibrational, and when you don't know who you are, when you're not operating in your purpose, when you're not being who you're supposed to be doing and standing in your power, you'll fall for anything because you don't know. You just look at it like, yeah, you're right. You start doubting yourself. You make yourself a failure. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the follows. I ask you guys continue to invite others. You start falling for the okie doke. You tell yourself this is the worst thing ever when you put the curse on yourself, when you speak it onto yourself, when you're the generational curse breaker, but you speak these words on yourself and you say, no, that ain't me. I can't do that. I'm not good enough. That's not me. Nah, that'll never happen for me. Nah. But your sibling can sit around, they sing, they can tap dance. You look up in the sky, they on the moon tap dance. They the best thing ever. These jokers can break dance you out your drawers. These jokers is the best thing ever. Everybody can hype that person on. Everybody love that person. Look at this person. They're so amazing. Your sibling, you looking at your sibling like, oh my, dude, you should have been on, what was that? Star Search. Like, this was back in the day type thing. You watching this person go, and you know that they ain't that good, but somehow they done convinced you that they good. You the rapper, you the real deal rapper. The engineer should have took their mic, but you somehow, this joker done convinced you to think that you're not good enough and that they are the best. And then you sitting back, allowing them to take the shine because you stepped back and you allowed them to swap destinies with you that quick because you don't know who you are. Haven't you know if you're the one that's always being pushed back to the side, told to sit down, like, okay, yeah, you look good. Yeah, you're doing good. Yeah. Right. Look, you get up and you grab the mic and you doing the thing. Hey, what's up? You doing the thing, you speaking and you whatever, you singing, you doing what your talent is, but then everybody telling you, they all stop like, oh, here she goes. She want to show out now. Here she want to be like her brother, like her sister. And then the brother or sister get up there and they don't even sound that good. They don't sound that good at all. But for somehow, they done convinced everybody around them that they are the best of the best. When the best they pushed and sat down. But what happens when the best that they pushed and sat down, if you was the one that they always told to sit down? That's because you was the chosen one. You're the one that's supposed to be breaking the generational curses. You're the one that's your job. And it always happens to everybody. So don't feel a type of way, because all of us, all of the chosen ones, the ones that God have a purpose for, the ones that understand what our purpose is, the ones that came into this world and noticed that everything was jacked up that was happening in the household. You like, that's crazy, but you always in trouble because you call out the craziness. You see, you the one. All of us had our destinies swapped. And it only got swapped because in that moment, meaning up into our adulthood, we were able to be controlled and manipulated. And we were told that, hey, this is what it is. We had to believe that this is what it was. We wasn't able to act out of our freedom. But what happened when we decided to move away? And we like, screw it. Now we don't have family around us. Now we got different people around us. We have different cultures around us. We're learning different things. We're learning that religion that was taught to us is not, what is that? I don't. We learn about spirituality. We learn about the different things that was kept from us. And the reason why it was kept from us, because if they knew how powerful we was, they knew that we was going to take over. See, that's the problem. So all this time, they destiny swapped with us, but then we grew up and we got on a spiritual journey. And now that we're standing in our purpose and we're doing the things that we're supposed to be doing, guess what's happening? Those same people don't come up against us no more. They can't come up against us. They don't come up against us. They don't say anything. They do nothing that will cause chaos towards us. Because now they understand that we know who we are. And now that we know who we are, they know that, let's take it spiritually. Spiritually. The spirit in them understands the spirit that's in me. So I'm too powerful. So that spirit is not going to come up against me. And that's how you guys got to look at it. The spirit in you is too powerful for the spirit that's in them. So it's not so much that these people don't want to talk to you or they acting funny. No, it's the spirit that's in you is too powerful for the spirit that's in them. So take your power back. I'm going to get off here. This is my second time coming on because the first live got cut. I only wanted to come on real quick and just tell, I wanted to give you some encouraging words for, a lot of us lost our loved ones and we're going through this season. And I want you guys to remember that it's not about this season. It's about love. Don't go into this season of feeling sad or any type of way. Just know it's love. Love. And if it's love you're looking for, learn how to pour that love back into yourself. And then, the second time I came on, I just wanted to remind you guys of your purpose. Standing in your purpose. Do not make any New Year's resolutions. Talking about I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. Don't do that. Just go within, period, and be who you are. So I want you guys to have an amazing holiday. I want you guys to enjoy and do what you do. If you guys want to do a one-on-one session, coaching session, I got a couple of slots open for Monday. Check my website. If my website is full, then go ahead and inbox me. However, we can do a consultation. My first one's on Mondays. The first one-on-ones, 30-minute consultation. I give you that, and it's just for free. So that'll be your first session with me for free. So you guys, that's on Monday. So look into that. But I do want to wish you guys happy holidays and know that you're not alone. So if you need someone, just reach out to me. I love you guys and I'm proud of you guys, okay? If no one told you today, I love you, I'm proud of you. And remember to pour into yourself, then pour into others. Coach Nye out.